Hey everyone, here with Spark Agency, and this is the 1111 format. So we've got one core set, one big box. We've got the one data pack, and then one card of anything. So what we have here is a deck playing most of the ads you can play. We're playing Launch, Adonis, Pad, Special Offer, and Product Placement. So we got a pretty good supply of advertisements. And we're going to just res ads all the time and just really make his first turn miserable. So he has to like click, Proco use. It's pretty miserable for him. And we've got a couple of agendas, so not too excited about that. But what do we see? Huh. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go for the early Futures Now score, and then we can trigger our identity to get back. Maybe that or hedge fund. Not sure what we'll need. Or we can get the Sanson, or we can get Archer. There's a lot of options for this card that are pretty strong. So he's on 3 creds. Toll Booth Jam, probably going to work for us. Well, it depends. We'll see if he even contests it. He might not at this early stage of the game. He might just click Proco a bunch of times and let the first one go through, which I think is fine for him. You don't need to contest every single thing. Ooh, Desperado, I like it. So this is like a Catman deck, the old classic Desperado. Suckers, Parasite, kill all the ice that way. Does he want to pay his only 4 credits to kill this? Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, there's nothing in the bin right now. We would get a free install of our special offer without paying the install cost, which is not bad. 15 minutes. Okay. So we probably can't go too aggressively at this time. I think I might just get a Adonis campaign, which we can put behind our toll booth to be fairly safe there. So he doesn't want to fight the product placement. That's fair. I mean, his money is not quite there to trash it yet. This deck is probably close to as strong as a Kate under the MWL. Like when you're not having MWL, you get all this influence from your clone chips, and you get Parasite usually. Maybe his Lady as well. It's hard to know exactly what he's got. So we're kind of poor, so I'm going to run the Adonis. If we put the special offer, we get 5, we'll net 4 from it, so we'll be able to res toll booth is our basic idea. I'm hoping he'll come after this, and we'll get to res special offer and use it. We'll then get to res at the booth and smack him for 3 credits. It's going to be tough to score Pryrack against this kind of deck. This is like a remote locker. Trying to figure if he has what he needs. Like if he has like an econ card, he can go last click pretty safely. This is fair. 2 credits for us is actually very much needed for us, so I'm happy to see this happen. And this turns on our team sponsorship later on. If we get another one, we can bring back either of these two and be happy about it. Yeah, makes sense. So we're just gonna let this go through. Too bad this wasn't Astro. We do get to knock another credit. And we've not a missed tip. Yeah, let's get some more ads. I think I'd better ice R&D because I feel like he's got Maker's Eye coming. Don't make it too easy for him to come in there. So without Jackson in our deck, we're going to be a bit dicey as far as scoring these goes. We have to kind of push them out quite aggressively. So say we smack him for 3. We're on 3 after that. Special offer comes up. Puts us on 7. We can't end up resing our booth. So this is a no res here. Because we need to keep this Adonis alive. This is the money that will let us res like both toll booths happily. And then start scoring in the server behind the red herrings. Oh, that's a good one. If we could have sniped his Proco, I'd be pretty happy. This card's a bit slow, but it's kind of the only one we have. Whoops. It's last click, so we might as well res now. So he's going to lose 3. Will he break or just bounce? I mean, he's going to have to pay 5, right? Get 1 back. It's probably a bounce here. So I wonder if he has got Femme Fatale. Because that would really ruin our day. Right now we're counting this being a huge tax for him. And discouraging any single accesses. But if he just ends up going with even Cyber Cipher, but could be in the deck. That's still 5 credits, so double pad seems good. Yeah, no need to res them right now. I'll res 1 at the end of his turn, then I'll res everyone before my turn begins. The triggers are a bit awkward on Techie because if you res it, like after your start turn, you've already drawn your card. So there's not, maybe they'll fix it. Maybe they fix it now. We'll see if it does it. You should be able to res when it's the corp turn before the mandatory draw happens. They might have fixed it actually, but now that I think of it. Kate normally can't afford to trash pads too well. The Desperado might change that a little bit. But I'm hoping these either tax him enough that the red herrings goes through, or we get them hold them forever. Looks like trash both. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he knows we don't want to run our Adonis, or we don't want to overt the Adonis too early, so Parasite, nice. Yeah, this is a big benefit of not having them WL. You're going to have 3 clones and Parasites for the lower influence. And I don't like what I see here. Let's put another pad down. And we'll go red herrings. So next turn we'll have to shove probably, I don't know. The issue with the Pryrack is we don't have a good ice to res right now. We've already got the toll booth and we're not going to get to res Archer unless we draw it next turn. So we could slam the Futures now. Yeah, he's keeping on top of it, avoiding the spark triggers. Good stuff. This looks like he took Creation Control, which is kind of a no-brainer. He has a Plasticrete, that might be his 1 card. Or no, is that the same pack as what lies ahead? Yeah, okay, so you got the pack that has Zoo and Plasticrete in it. That makes sense. So special offer here. So we can jam Futures now. He probably can't get it. We jam the Pryrack. He's got to come after the Pryrack. I don't know if he can get it or not. He might have Stim Hack. I'm gonna fake here. If he like test runs Fem, but I don't think he has access to test runs. So trying to figure out what is in your opponent's deck is a very interesting part of this format. So test run is not in the same pack as Zoo, so he probably doesn't have it. He probably doesn't have a great answer to Archer other than making it Atman 6. So we can potentially get good value out of searching with our Futures now for the Archer and putting that on the server 1. breakers have arrived. It's like a minor kerfuffle here. Yeah, okay, he's gonna fetch his sucker. So his plan is to just ignore this and try to burn down the R&D. So if he gets 4 scatters, he can run with Mimic and just go through that way. Makes sense. So what's the answer to this? We don't have a CVS. We can't really do much to stop that. We can get a Archangel. We can get Archer for R&D. We don't need to reveal here, so we can be like surprise Archer. The Archer probably has to go into R&D. Though we can get stuck in a scenario where we can't really score in our remote or our R&D. We'll see. He won't have MU for medium, so his pressure is probably just Maker's Eye. But that's still plenty bad for us. I'm tempted to just let it go because we know we've got 5 in hand. This might be a very bad play by us. The question is whether the Prirec will be able to res this Archer for free. Like, that's the dream scenario for us. Yeah, so we're gonna have to jam here. Because we managed to draw like so many agendas so already. This is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, like counting these points, I think this is very bad by us. I think we should put this on server 1. I'm worried about farming suckers here, but really, even with suckers, this is still 3 suckers and $4 to go through on server 1. Maybe you're concerned about advanceable traps too, right? Because we could have Junebug or something in there. This is gonna hurt. Please get our 15 minutes. Yeah, he's coming for sucker tokens, which makes sense. Doesn't want to fight the special offer on archives. Maybe I should have left archives open just so that he would keep away from our hand. Yikes, the Prirec. So maybe we should have taken Jackson for our card. We took Limit Temple, which we haven't drawn yet, so it wouldn't have actually mattered. So realistically, the booth is as good as the Archer at this stage. I'm happy to forfeit an agenda just to not pay 4 credits. I really hope he goes for R&D right now. We can run the Archer on him. Let's see if he's worried about Archer or not. I don't know if he thinks it's a potential thing that could be here. So the food wins for him, which is an issue if he takes it. What can we do? We can score at a hand twice. That's probably our best line. So say we do score this and then score this. He can't have Clot, in fact. So now we can't res Archer. but we're just gonna hope he doesn't hit off of R&D. I don't know. We don't have great options. He can run HQ 4 times here. But I'm not sure if he'll think about it. Yeah, come with the makers. He still has 2 clicks to try to hit HQ. He also could win here. Our Astro is still not showing his face. So he could have scored a Pyrrhec earlier. And maybe that would have gone better for us. I thought he would chase this futures now. This is probably more money than he needs. Yeah, this is exactly the right play. Definitely come in the HQ. Fingers crossed. Sees the San. Yeah, I don't like that because he doesn't know any of these cards, right? So if any one loses an agenda, then we are able to win. I think like after clearing R&D, which was great to do, you need to like make sure there's nothing in the HQ at all. And then you're safe to build your recon. Really money-wise, he was fine. He could click Proco all day. And this ice is not very taxing anyway. Well, that was the game. Stay tuned for game 2.